Premier Land Partners. We're a consultant to the owner of the project, which is Federal Realty Investment Trust. And obviously we hired Gaines to do the work. The work's being paid for by WSOC. But and Mike, of course, is the superintendent for Gaines. We work pretty closely on all the, logistics and coordination of the major stuff. I mean, Mike does all the heavy lifting on behalf of the contractor. I'm the owner's rep. I come out every night to the job for 2 or 3 hours just to make sure everything's moving along okay, and put out fires and that kind of thing, take pictures and chronicle everything. But Gaines is doing all the work, obviously. We're now just about at the 75% point of the job. So things are going pretty well. We got a couple little hurdles left to go. Obviously we got the bracing of the pole that we're going to be digging around, a big utility pole, and the pump around.
Yep, our next big adventure is going to be, we have a 30-inch existing sewer line that we're tying into, and we're going to have a 30-inch bypass that we have to put in that could possibly be in use for 2 weeks. So there's going to be a lot of tough points with that, keeping the pumps running, making sure they're manned, and just trying to get the job done in a timely fashion. That way we kind of alleviate the rental cost on the pumps and just the the overall logistics of that end of the job.
Yeah, and obviously trying as hard as we can to get the job done before the cold weather, January, February set in, especially since we have some paving to do at the end of the job, and Gaines wants to try to get that done obviously before cold weather happens and it's hard to pave, or the asphalt plants might even shut down at some point. So that's the goal, to get it done before the end of the year. This is a relief sewer. There's an existing 30 inch sewer that runs more or less parallel to this, down this way. And the first manhole that we started at, that's where the lines come together. This is a parallel line we're putting in that gives more capacity for the upstream sewer than the one line would on its own.
And also manhole 11, the manhole that we put on the existing 30-inch line, it's what they call a flow splitter manhole. So you're going to have a 30-inch line and a 24-inch line that come out of this with sluice gates on each pipe. So if something would ever happen to either one of the lines, they could shut the sluice gate down, be able to shut that system down, work on it, and the other 24 or the 30-inch line would pick up the remainder of the flow. So that's one of the cooler aspects of the job.
Another unusual aspect of this job, as Mike can attest to, is that as we dug the sewer line, the excavation, we dug all the dirt out of the hole, out of the trench, and we replaced it all with stone. So that's added incredible amount of trucking and logistical, as compared to, you're just digging the dirt out, putting the pipe in and putting the dirt back in the hole. We're digging all that dirt out. We got to haul it all off site, and then we got to bring in all stone, put that in. So it's been a logistical exercise. They've had to find a place that they could take dirt at night because there's only so much room here at the site to leave dirt. You can't just let it, pile up. You got to constantly, and so the trucking operation is, and on top of the sewer itself, you got the trucking operation, the traffic control. There's a lot of logistics, and that's what Gaines does. They manage that every night.
Yeah, that's one point I never brought up was there's a whole other side to this job that you don't see here. A job called Contractor, which is down where Route 95 and 200 come together. That's where all the dirt that we dig out at nighttime, I've got another operation over there at night that all this dirt goes over. We're blading out and doing controlled fills with it for future pad sites.
Putting in stone, although it's expensive, you're basically buying an insurance policy, so that there's very little chance the road's going to settle after you put the sewer in. And we're talking 25, 23 foot deep sewer line, so you don't want to be coming back out here and having to shut down the road to traffic and do repairs. So that was basically the reason.
Running right down the center of the travel lane. So this is a very busy road. I'm not exactly sure what the count of cars are, but it's a very, very busy road. So yeah, that's definitely don't want any settlement at all down this road.